Hey everyone, it's Mona Monroe and it's Dress Up and Cook in the Kitchen with Mona Monroe. And today I made my world famous baked lasagna. And honey, it's got so many layers on it, like all these layers of mascara, honey, that I got on my eyes. So let's get into it. This lasagna is absolutely amazing. It has all these juicy layers, if you can see that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Honey, you want to add some of that parsley on top? Get you some nice Parmesan cheese, sprinkle it on top. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. Okay, so we're going to dig into it. I got my lovely mink gloves on today. So let's go ahead and dig into it, darling. This is so good. Have you ever made lasagna? It is one of my all-time favorites, especially with all this weather going on. This is a comfort food, baby, honey. This is like a big hug and a kiss from your auntie and your mama and your uncle. So please, you want to make sure you got a big mouth and open wide. Let's check it out. It is so good. The layers, the flavor, it's amazing. And that's the key. Making sure you got those nice, good pasta layers in there with the meat and the cheese. Let that sauce marinate like I let it marinate for hours. See, you got to start your lasagna with a nice foundation, honey. So that's why you got to watch my video and check it out and like and subscribe. So keep on eating that lovely lasagna and keep getting big hugs and kisses from me. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you all. Bye. It's so good.
And let's get into it. We're making our sexy baked lasagna. We got all our ingredients. We got our turkey meat, we got our shallots, we got our garlic, we got our green onion, we got our Prego, we got our nice fresh garlic. Make sure you do have that. We have some sugar, we got some basil, and we got some nice lasagna oven ready noodles that you're going to need. And you want to make sure that you got your garlic powder, your onion powder, and your paprika, your Italian seasonings, and your basil. So you're going to make sure that you saute and chop up all of those veggies. Make sure they are finely chopped. Once you do that, you're going to put it in some canola oil. You're going to add some Italian seasoning. You're going to add some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some white pepper. And you're going to add that paprika. Let it marinate. I let it marinate. I let it breathe and sweat for a while because I want to make sure that those veggies were nice and soft. And when I put it in the meat mixture that I wanted to make sure that it was nice and blendable and it was just going to be so tender. So once you do that, you fry everything up and take all of those veggies out of that oil and you put it in a separate bowl. Then you're going to add your turkey meat. Once you do that, you're going to keep adding that turkey meat. You're going to go ahead and cook it, get it all browned up. You're going to add that mixture back in there of those veggies and you're going to add that garlic in there, some minced garlic. Once you do that, then you're going to add your nice crushed tomatoes. You're going to add your Prego tomato sauce in there, and you're going to add a cup of sugar. Once you do that, you're going to add some Parmesan cheese. You're going to add your salt, your pepper, your garlic powder, and your onion powder. And you're going to add some paprika back in there. And then you're going to add some tomato paste. And that's just going to give it a little bit of a twang. So make sure that you get some nice tomato paste in that meat mixture. Once you do that, then you're going to work on your ricotta, and you're going to make sure you get some ricotta. You're going to get some chicken broth. You're going to get some Parmesan cheese. You're going to get some pepper. You're going to get some parsley, and you're going to mix it up in a bowl. Mix everything up. Make sure it is nice and smooth. Keep adding that chicken broth. You don't want it too watery, but just medium texture because you got to put that on those layers as you layer your lasagna. Once you do that, then you're going to get it all mixed up. You're going to take some of that Prego sauce, put it at the bottom of that baking dish, and then you're going to put a layer of those nice oven ready lasagna noodles on top. Once you do that, you're going to add your meat, you're going to add your cheese, you're going to add your ricotta, and you're going to keep doing that over and over and over until you get those nice, beautiful layers. And you can go as high as you want. Some people have 9 to 10 layers of those lasagna noodles. You can do that too. Just got to have the right pot and you got to have the right baking dish to put those lasagna noodles in to make sure you have enough layers. You're going to keep adding that cheese. You're going to add that Parmesan. You're going to add the mild cheddar cheese. You're going to add that Italian blend cheese. And you're going to make sure that you keep layering, keep doing the sauce, keep doing the nice meat mixture. Once you finish and get all the way to the top, you're going to add that meat mixture on the top. Add that nice helping of cheese, those 4 cheeses that you had or 5 cheeses, however many cheeses that you want to add on there. Add that nice shredded Parmesan on the top. And you're going to put that in the oven for 25 minutes. And you're going to put foil on top Then you're going to put it in the oven for 25 minutes. And then once that is 25 minutes and it's bubbling and getting all brown and juicy, you're going to take that foil off and you're going to let it bake in the oven for another 15 minutes. Once you do that, you're going to rip that foil off. And honey, you got yourself some nice baked sexy lasagna, and it is so good. It is fit for a king or a queen. So make sure that once you do that, you're going to let it cool off. You're going to slice it all up. You can also put this in the freezer, use it as leftovers. When you finish, you want to make sure it is nice and hot. Put it on a beautiful dish, and you got yourself some baked lasagna. Enjoy.